What's going on, guys? It's Jeff. We're back here over on some more Elden Ring, continuing our level 1 run. The last video, we ended up switching up our build a little bit because I ran into some difficulties, okay? Before, I was utilizing the whole Poison's Zweihander thing, and now I'm over here a complete meta monster with the Crag Cold Star Fist. These things are absolutely insane, but I've never completed a level 1 run, so I'm gonna cut myself some slack for my first time. Last video, I ended up defeating Morgott, and now since we ended up getting the rolled medallion, we'll be able to make it up into the mountaintops of the giants, where I'm going to kill the fire giant. Honestly, I'm not too worried about the fire giant. I think it'll be easy. Personally, I think I could actually first try it. People were telling me about doing things like using the blue dancer charm and other things like that as well, but realistically, I don't hate my current build right now. I don't know, I'm sure that there could be better utilized stuff, I guess, but I don't feel like there's anything that wrong with my build at this point, especially with how good these weapons are. Given I haven't looked at an actual full, like, meta build kind of thing, I just know people were running around with the Cold Crag Blade Starfists, and realistically, if it's only gonna net me another, what, 5% damage or something like that, I'm good. I think I could do without it. I mean, even my usual build where I'm running around with, like, Lion's Claw or just jump R2ing things to death, I'm sure that that could also be honed and stuff, but I've beaten the game with it multiple times, so I'm also sure that the Health and Steeple build that I did, you guys haven't seen it, but I'm sure that that build isn't absolutely perfect either, but it worked out really well. I honestly enjoyed using it a lot. I do believe that you're allowed to actually use runes, but I don't want to become dependent on runes. But I run out of rune arcs even on regular playthroughs, just from like dying or whatever. I can't imagine that they would serve me too well. Although I could, you know, get like the Radon Great Rune and stuff like that. I don't think I need it though. Does that make sense? Surviving some hits, although I'm definitely not going to survive any hits from the fire giant for sure. Yes, I'm level 1, and yes, I'm going to be pretty weak overall in terms of damage, and it's more about me trying to get procs and staggers off with charge R2s with these Starfists. I've beaten the fire giant on my other character, Torched Thomas, where I've actively been trying to beat the game, leveling up and all that stuff normally, but with a torch. The starting torch in the game, actually. I beat the fire giant with a stick of fire. I can beat it like this. I'm not worried about the fire giant. We can also grab our upgrades. And we got the money for it too. Big deal damage coming. Let me see what my AR is whenever I do all this. Hold on. AR is 360. I just need to be able to get in range of whatever it is, and I need to be able to hit it safely. Fire Giant allows me to do just that. Now, other bosses that I'm a little afraid of in terms of like them running around and stuff, Malekith is kind of scary. There we go, we got the mining bell, and then go and buy all of our upgrades, smash them all into them, and then we'll be able to see what our AR is after the fact. So fully buffed up, it's 360 AR. Crag Blade and the Golden Vow are giving me extra damage, along with the Talisman. Currently plus 12. Boom. Oh, and we got a level out of the 7 smithing stones that I had. So we're at plus 19. Next time I can get an upgrade now for the bell bearing anyway is the Godskin Duo, which I'm also gonna have to prep myself to go and probably get some sleep pots and stuff, because that's gonna take a while. We were at 360 last time. 442 from the upgrades. Big. Fire Giant doesn't stand a chance. I can also grab this little Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone for later once I get to plus 24, so I can cap out at 25, because I'm gonna need all the help I can get once I get into the DLC. So at the moment, I've just been running through mostly the main bosses. Does everyone want me to do every single remembrance? Like, do people even care if I go and kill Estelle and all that shit? I mean, it is level 1. Level 1, all remembrances. Oh, fuck my life. At some point, I'm really gonna regret this, but I feel like I'm gonna feel a lot more regret in that DLC. I feel like the DLC can probably break me. Base game, though, I don't think so. I think I'm strong enough. I do worry, though, about how different the fights are at level 1. Estelle might be a little scary. Even the ancestral spirits might be scary. Dude, I'm just trying to loot stuff. There's so much running you have to do over here. I like fighting all of the DLC bosses, like all of Remembrance DLC bosses. I enjoy doing that, and I know it really well, whereas with the base game, for every single Remembrance, I don't like going through it as much. It's weird. I think it's mostly because of how easily accessible everything seems anyway over in the DLC. I know that it's a little confusing at first with how everything is stacked on top of itself, but at the very least, I don't have to, like, progress a quest line, I think, in order to go to certain places. Like, don't I have to go through, like, the Ronnie quest line in order to get to Estelle and everything too? Also, on my way there, I can get the mushroom cap. Oh wait, never mind, it doesn't matter anymore. No more Poison's Zweihander. I think I need Trina lilies, mushrooms, and cracked pots in order to get the sleep pots. I also have to find where the cookbook even is. It's gonna be so weird actually crafting and shit. I'm in there, sleep one of them, hopefully be able to kill one of them in time so I can just fight one at a time. And if they go through that summoning animation, I make them pay for it. Like, I can't imagine trying to fight Bale without getting touched. No, I mean, I know it's possible. I've watched no-hit runs, at least boss runs anyway, not like from beginning to end or whatever yet. I don't know. There are people that are way better than me at this game. I have noticed a lot of like Souls creators in my comments and stuff that like they'll either make videos or do challenge running videos or streaming videos, all that shit. Everyone's so helpful. Sacred Tears, sure, I mean, it's not gonna help anymore, but sure. The fire giant can sense me coming. He's heard tales of the naked guy running around with a sword and spike fit. There's no way it takes more attempts doing this with this like kind of optimized build, cold and bleed and all that stuff. There's no way it takes me longer to do this than it did with Torch Thomas. I tickled the fire giant to death, lightly grazing it over his back foot until he gave up. Realistically, it was an advanced method of torture. And then that one red spirit spawns over here, Akina or whatever. I think I can go up here and then maybe jump down. Oh, what the fuck? I can. Okay, hopefully he doesn't spawn when I get, like, really close inside. Maybe it's just... What the fuck? Rabbit! Please sit. Oh my god. Where the fuck did it come from? Okay, and then I can go up here. Okay, so it's one of those birds that fell off the little cliff following me. Okay. Okay, and then there's also an ancient dragon smithing stone inside of the mouth over here. There it is. Boom. And we just go about our day, okay? That was one of the scariest things I have ever seen come around a corner on this game. Level 1, going in to fight fire giant. This is my setup. Same old. We'll see how important Cragblade is in this fight. We don't have to stun him. Oh my damage! Holy shit, this damage! Dagger. Hit him in the face too. Let's Cragblade again. How much damage I'm doing, I might as well just keep R2ing this. Staggered him. I have to stay away from those, though. I've done this with Torch Thomas. I have patience. Idiots, idiots. So much damage, though. Some people were saying, like, Blue Dancer plus the winged insignia and all that other shit. I don't know, maybe. I don't even know if I have time to get Golden Vow and shit off. Damage is absolutely ridiculous. His ass almost crushed me. I like ass as much as the next guy, but... Much easier than it was with Torched Thomas. Those procs, that giant HP pool, it goes down. Now, the next scary one is the Godskin Duo. And that's gonna be... yeah. Still level 1, obviously. Yeah, this feels crazy strong. On his weak spot, full charge R2 with the buffs and everything, I'm hitting over 2,000 at level 1. A lot of people put a whole lot of stock in their overall level. After doing this, I'm realizing that stats definitely have an effect overall, for sure. Like, they're obviously gonna do something. But it feels like weapon levels make more of a difference overall than your actual stat. That's just me, though. You should be more excited about upgrading your weapon than leveling up. Instead of being level, you know, 700, you could just get your weapon to plus 25.